That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. From the gun, it's Allen.
Dumps this off underneath. Here's Davis.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
At the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
319!
Here's Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On play action, Allen. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They tried to throw on 2nd down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Allen to throw once more.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From midfield, here's Allen.
And that nearly intercepted. The free safety rolling into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
Jason Pinnock there defensively.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
I think he just made the punter a little bit jealous there. There was some serious hang time on that ball. Deep downfield, and while it didn't connect, it certainly sent a message, didn't it?
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. A final shot before half for Allen. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 2nd half is underway.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Allen going to throw.
This to the tight end, Kincaid.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got room at the 30. And down to the 28-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
At the 49ers' 28-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. The right side here caught by Kincaid. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 27 yards. And the Bills take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Half 85.
They'll look to throw. Here's a diving catch right side.
That makes the score Bills 14.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Here's Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
38-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out looking to beat Don Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Allen now looks to throw. Completes to Shakir once again.
Complete to Khalil Shakir. Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And again, it's Allen. Touchdown!
Dalton Kincaid
With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Allen will try to throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
49ers 2.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Purdy now to throw.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.